this thing. And the figure above, point O, is the center of a circle. I'm actually just going to draw a circle right here, because of course drawing a circle is this thing that only perfect people like myself can do. Oh my gosh, it's the best circle ever! No, because of course drawing a circle is actually a useful thing. Drawing the picture, they do, redrawing it is actually a really useful thing for having to think through it myself. I'm going to draw that. This is a 90-degree angle right here. And I'm going to draw a 90-degree angle right. Oh, it's not the worst thing in the world. Here and here, and this is, this could be worse. Honestly, this could be worse. Pluto is the center of the circle line segments L, M, and M, and boop. Respective are tangent to the circle there, so tangent means it's a 90-degree angle. And the segments intersect at point M, as shown right over here. If the circumference of the circle is 96, what is the length of the minor arc LN? So they're asking you if the circumference is a whole 96, then what is it from here, kind of along here to here? I want to point out that there's going to be some fraction of the circle. Does it look like it's half the circle? No, I wouldn't say it's half the circle. Does it look like it's a third of the circle? I don't know. It could be like a third of the circle. It's like a quarter of the circle. No, I'd say it's more than a quarter of a circle. So it's going to be somewhere between there, which is actually going to be the solution for figuring this out. This says 60 degrees right here. Whenever I see that, oh, there's a point right here, and there's a point right here. Oh my gosh, I could connect these, couldn't I? So I'm going to do a little kind of cool dotted line right there. That was terrible. I hated that. That was the worst thing I've done all week. Try that again. Now watch, it'll be much better. Definitely not worse off. Ah, that was actually better. I'm kind of okay with that. And having drawn that, the reason that I drew that is because I love connecting dots. That's actually a really good strategy. 30 degrees, and this is 30 degrees. I like my penmanship today. It's pretty good. And as soon as I see 30 degrees right here, and note that there's a right triangle right about here, and that this is 30 and this is 90, I can figure out how big this angle is right here. Every triangle has 180 degrees in it. 180 minus 90 equals 90 left. 90 minus 30 equals 60 left. Oh, look, there's 60 degrees right there. And since this triangle at the bottom is identical to this triangle at the top, it must be the same sort of system right there. So 60 degrees, 60 degrees. I want to point out that if I add those together, I can figure out how big this whole big angle in here is. And all I have to do to figure that out is to add 60 plus 60. 60 plus 60 equals, okay, you're probably actually a few steps ahead of me. I'm wasting your time right now. I apologize for that. Equals 120 degrees. So we're talking degrees and degrees all over here. Okay, cool. So 120 degrees goes from here all the way to here. We want to figure out how big this is. And we know that, we know that the circumference of the entire thing is 96 again. We know that from here all the way around to here is a certain number of degrees too. And what would that be? Why, it would happen to be 360 degrees, because that's how many days there are in a year, almost. 300, sorry, ignore that. That's not like a fraction bar or anything like that. That looks kind of bad. Just underline. Okay, so if there are 360 degrees in the whole circle, and there's 120 degrees in this thing right here, well, that means that this is 1/3 of the whole turn around. It's interesting. If 96 is from here all the way to here, right, whole way around there, then it seems like this distance will be 1/3 of 96. So we can just do 96 divided by 3. I like this old-fashioned method. I'm using space for that, but there you go. So 3 times, and the remainder goes into 2 times, with the remainder. Oh my gosh, the answer is no, seriously. It really is 32. Yes. Now, how do I put this off? One of these days.